back to the channel, you guys. Welcome back to Ironclad RC. I'm Big B. So we got the Oxidean Marine Animal Twin Cat out here at the new river. We're just gonna kind of have do a speed run bash, really. Just gonna have some fun, okay? All stock. She's all stock, okay? All stock. So what we're going to do at the end of the video, I'm going to flip it over and we're actually going to talk about a few things on the bottom. You know, had a few guys message me on Facebook asking some questions, so figured I'd just make a video and kind of touch base on a few different topics about the boat, you know. So stick around. Big B with Ironclad RC. Let's get us a little quick grip in, feel these props out. Wow, that felt pretty good. $99 with some start tracking, okay. Wanted to get the blood flowing today. Man, that is quick. That is quick. Stop. Read 104. All right. Start. At the end of the video, I'm going to show you the bottom of my boat. I've actually had a bunch of people messaging me about the bottom and what I do for tune. So I'll show you. I'll show you. You know, I'll show you. Yeah, I'm just out here having some fun today, man. I didn't max any of my boats out. Super nice. I just wanted to come and run my boats, you know. It's not about getting PBs every day. It's just having fun with the hobby. I got a guy fishing over there. He's got his lines real far out there. $99. I got my CG real far forward to hold it down on these high-speed runs. I literally have it off the battery tray, up forward. It's not even sitting on the battery tray, you know. Nice. Here's some little props. One more pass, we'll bring her in. She got hot. I knew it, I knew it. All right, let's see what those speeds were. read 112 mile an hour. 112. Come on. So I just gave it. I got a little carried away, and I should have brung it in after 2 passes there, right? Oh, I was peeling my damn decal off. Shot out. $118, 48, 35, 131, 138. That's about the temperature. Every time these ESCs do their shut off deal, it's usually about 140 degrees when I bring it in, you know, after the heat soak and everything. This is where I run my stingers. Make sure you got it on that middle step, and make sure it's in line with the stinger when you're doing your tuning, right? And I don't know, maybe 2 millimeters from the ruler, I guess. Same on that side. Okay. I think the most important part on this boat, and I've talked to a dozen owners of the Animal Twin and the DY, and they're setting these bases. This base right here is set lower. It's lower than the ride surface, right? So what's happening is when the boat's running, water is actually catching the forward part of this drive base, right? It's catching this forward part right here and creating drag, slowing the boat down, right? So I took a ruler and I filed them. I didn't file them flat to each other. I actually tried to follow the angle. When I filed it at an angle like this, and I tried to follow the angle of the ride surface. Actually, when I first filed it, I filed them flat. Kind of like a trim tab would be set up, right? But I ended up putting a little bit more like angle this way. So it's like a little step right here. And when I did that, I actually filed it at an angle. You can do it flat to one another, or you can follow the angle of the ride pad. I just followed the angle of the ride pad, you know. I think this is important too. I think a lot of guys are setting these too deep, and this has nothing to do with the reason why mine cut off, but I run mine a little bit higher, you know, especially when I'm doing speed runs. If I'm just bashing the boat like I was just doing, I'll actually set them a little bit lower into the water, you know. So when I'm in a speed run, I don't want any type of drag, right? None. I file down these screws, these grub screws, make sure those are they're not like catching water, flinging water, you know. Those are filed flat, right? I've actually lightly blueprinted this boat, just trued everything up. Mainly I worked on sharpening the edges, because they were kind of rounded. So I sharpened the backs, especially the back, and the inside with some a sanding block. The outside right here, I put it on a flat top piece of glass, and I made sure all 6 of these ride pads, the backs of these ride pads, all 6 of them, made sure they were all touching the flat top. Some boats need a lot more attention to others. This one didn't need much work at all. I think I took some off of this one and a little bit off of that one, and it basically all of them all of them touch, right? With these right here filed flat, I picked up, when I first did this, I'm not even kidding, same batteries, same props. I'm not even kidding you guys. I picked up 8 miles an hour, and then I filed it even more, like a step right there. I picked up 2 or 3. Well, actually, I picked up quite a few miles per hour. This was the best mod that I've done on this boat right here. That and I think sharpening up the backs of my steps. That was probably the best mod I could do. Sharpen my rudder up a little bit. Yeah, I'll let you guys go. Okay, got 112 on that last one there. When I was just playing around, you know what I mean. Like I said, those ESCs, they cut off at 125. It's not uncommon, especially like running your pickups a little too high. Actually, running them too low will cause things to heat up. So you have to really find a happy medium, you know. I have the pickups to put in this, the through-hole pickups, but we might do that. We might do that one day. We might do that. So we'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.